of Tesha? And I said, no, I haven't. And then she said, okay, go on SoundCloud and listen to his music. So I did. I was very proud and happy to see a fellow Indo-Canadian do such great music. So I reached out to him. And basically, a few days later, he writes back to me saying that he went through my Bollywood works. He loved my voice. And the timing was right because he was working on Jalebi Baby. And he was looking for a texture, a tonality that kind of matched mine.
Wow.
So he said, why don't we give this a shot? And this was during lockdown, so I wasn't really going into studios and recording. And fortunately, I have a setup at home where I have Logic Pro and I have my mic. It's a very small setup. I was literally sitting in my dining room. I got instructions from Tesha on how he wants me to record it. 15 minutes, I was done. Bam, the song was sent back to him. But believe it or not, I didn't know what was going to happen next because he didn't tell me. I didn't really get to hear the song or any of that. And then, we come close to Diwali, the festival that we all celebrate, South Asians celebrate. And my friend tells me that Jalebi Baby is all over the net. So I had no idea when the song was going to release. And initially, he told me that I was going to sing background vocals.
Yeah.
And and there were going to be a lot of different singers. So I didn't take it very seriously. And I've never done background work before. So I said, you know what, it's just going to be one amongst many voices. It's not a big deal. But when the song was released, I was surprised. I was singing the hook of the song. I was singing the title of the song, Jalebi Baby. So that really came as a surprise for me, but a good surprise.
A good surprise. And we are going to get a little bit of a preview of Jalebi Baby later in the show.
Yeah.
But speaking of going viral, we're talking millions and millions and millions of views. All we talked about TikTok. We can't even comprehend how many times that song's been on TikTok.
Yes.
What was that like to be part of it, but also I guess if you hadn't been told about it, what was the success like? What was your reaction?
Wow, it was overwhelming actually. It was more like a shock because, I remember I was sitting at home and the song was blowing up. And, the nice part is when people enjoy your voice or, if they like something, they take that extra effort to go and find out okay, who's the female singer in Jalebi Baby? So that's what happened. Thanks to all the fans and people out there, the public, I'd like to, express my gratitude to you guys because they went and researched who is the singer of this particular hook, Jalebi Baby? And I was being tagged and mentioned everywhere, you name it, Facebook, Insta Reels, Twitter. People were just showing so much love to me, and I really want to thank them for that.
That is amazing to hear that support, but why do they have to research? Because I've heard that you weren't actually credited on the track.
Yeah.
So why was it up to the fans to go and find your voice?
So, there's a bit of a, a discussion or debate on how the crediting should have happened. So basically, a lot of people reached out to me and said that, you should have been a featuring artist. You should have been a featured artist because you are singing the hook of the song. You're singing the title of the song. So how Tesha chose to credit me is he basically, like I said, he told me that I was a background vocalist. So he basically, if you go to the description on YouTube, it says vocals by Shweta Subram and Neha Sharma. Neha Sharma is his sister. So, when I went to hear the song, you could prominently hear my voice. So, I honestly, I have no idea why he chose to do that. It's his composition, it's his production, it's finally his decision. But ideally, I would have liked it if he had put me on as a featured artist. But like I said, when people like something, quality precedes quantity. I didn't have to sing the entire song. I sang 2 words, and that touched the hearts of people. That made an impression. And it's nice that people are going out there and honestly researching and writing to me and supporting me. So I'm really thankful and grateful for that.
100%. We all know Jalebi, that's the song, and that's your voice that we sing over and over in
again.
our heads.
Yeah, and people keep telling me that, they can't remember the lyrics before Jalebi Baby and after Jalebi Baby because it's got that English-Punjabi mix. So, but as soon as, the drop, Jalebi Baby, happens in the song, everyone's singing together and they can easily follow through. So I'm happy to have made such a mark on the song. And like I said, the love I've been getting from the media in Dubai, from the people in Dubai and world over is really overwhelming.
And you and Tesha, though, are you okay? Is your relationship fine after that?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I believe in being a true professional. And, whatever I do is for the love of music. So I'm really happy that, I did the song, I gave it my 100%. And I really hope that moving forward, artists are credited differently. Like, they're given the right dignity and honor. So I really hope that's something he learns from this project. But I'm perfectly fine with Tesher, and I wish him all the best. And he's such a talented person, so I really wish him all the success.